Need some help finding some edge in the prop market? Check out the Props AI tool on the LineStar app. It's a one-stop shop for all the information you need to make smarter bets. Download the LineStar app today. Welcome to the NBA Prop Show presented by LineStar, your top 3 NBA player prop bets for today that are available on Underdog Fantasy, PrizePicks, Sleeper, CHALKBOARD, or wherever you place your bets. Alongside Tyler Wiemann, I'm Shannon Sommerville, and we are on a roll here. 9-3 over our last 4 shows. So close to going 3 for 3 once again on Friday, but once again, for the second day in a row, just missed it by like 1. So we're back at it here today, looking to carry the momentum to start off the week. You know, I feel like there's something in the water lately. I feel like people are a little bit fired up, maybe a little too fired up. We had Cam Newton getting into a little bit of a scuffle. He didn't really throw any punches, but he was, if that video was circulating the internet. And then we had a court storming incident where the Duke player got injured. We also had the Heat and the Pelicans get into a brawl on Friday. Last week, Isaiah Stewart from the Pistons punched a guy, so he's suspended for today's game. What is going on, Tyler? We just need to take collective action.
It's getting wild. Our pets' heads are falling off, you know. Just don't know what to expect these days.
There we go. Well, we're going to try to see what we can expect for tonight's matchups, try to find the best value in the prop market. Let's see if we can do just that. We're using the Props AI tool on the LineStar app like we normally do. You can check it out and use it for yourself at linestarapp.com. As I mentioned, we've been crushing it lately on the show, 9-3 over our last couple of shows. We went 3 for 3, I believe it was last Wednesday. So hoping to keep it rolling here. So let's start things off. We'll first start with LineStar's Props AI pick, then Tyler and I will give our best bets of the day. So starting things off with the Props AI pick of the day for NBA action, we're going to start things off with De'Aaron Fox, over 24 points. LineStar projecting Fox to get over 28 points tonight. He's been averaging just under 27 points per game, and he's gone over that line for the last 5 games. Going up against the Miami Heat, who are dealing with some suspensions after that brawl on Friday night against the Pelicans. In fact, Jimmy Butler is suspended in this one. They're a good defense, but do struggle against point guards, specifically 19th in points to opposing point guards. Also, Terry Rozier, Tyler Hero listed as questionable in this one, so that would be a big blow to the perimeter defense there. And so when you look at this line, De'Aaron Fox looking like a nicer matchup for him tonight. What do you think, Tyler?
Yeah, I think it's an interesting spot. I mean, on the season, he's averaging well over this line.
Right.
Our projection is higher. He's been playing very well lately, averaging 29.2 over his last 5 games. And then if there is a spot you want to attack the Miami defense on, it is through the point guard. So I like it there too. And it's a spot where he's over 68% of the time. So I'm definitely intrigued going with De'Aaron Fox, even though it is a tough defense. But it's one of the more exploitable matchups, I'd say, on the slate.
Okay, so we're going to lock that one in. Again, Underdog Fantasy, PrizePicks, Sleeper, CHALKBOARD is where you can find these bets. If you download those apps, by the way, make sure to use the promo code LineStar so you can get up to $100 if your first deposit match. Also, if you're watching us right now on YouTube, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below because a comment enters you into the Prop Bets contest. If we go 3 for 3, someone's getting a $60. So let's keep it rolling. Tyler, where are you headed for your prop bet tonight in NBA action?
I'm going to go with Bennedict, Mathurin, over 4.5 rebounds. It's minus 130 in sports books. Our LineStar projection, 5.4. Consensus is 5.2. He's been over an 8 of 10. But the real story here is that he started the last 2 games with Naismith out. I would expect him to start again with Naismith out once again. He's played 35 and 30 minutes in those 2, so he's getting extra run when he does start, which is the important thing here. And as a starter, averaging 5.3 rebounds per game. Toronto is pretty weak versus the small forward and starting small forward, averaging 0.7 rebounds extra per game. So I like the spot for a bunch of different reasons for Bennedict Mathurin, and I think we can attack it.
Well, Tyler, the Knicks are playing tonight, which usually I go with a Knicks prop, and I was tempted today. Precious Achiuwa, some of his lines are pretty good. Although the Knicks lines in general, I saw that Josh Hart, which was kind of my go-to, that line for rebounds and assists has moved from 12.5 to 13.5, so not as much value there for me from the betting market for the Knicks. However, I am interested in fading the Knicks a little bit and going against them in this one. Detroit Pistons, Simone Fontecchio over 12.5 points. LineStar projecting just over 14 points for Fontecchio. He's been averaging 9.5 on the season, but that's mostly with Utah. So since he's been over with Detroit, he's averaging 15.4 points per game in 5 games with the Pistons. And going up against the Knicks, who are 22nd in points to opposing small forwards, they've been getting crushed by that position recently. 9 of the last 10 opposing small forwards have had 13 or more points. In fact, Jaylen Brown just took it to the Knicks, 30 points for him. And the last time Fontecchio faced the Knicks, he was actually with Utah. He had 14 points. So I like the spot here. Going against my Knicks, but have to do it. That's what the numbers are telling me, Tyler. And you looked up a couple stats for me as well. Do you want to kind of list some of the numbers that you found when you were researching this one?
Yeah, when you brought it to my attention, I thought it was a pretty interesting spot. Well, one thing is with Utah, he's averaging 8.9 points per game. But with Detroit, as you said, it's up over 15. So it's almost doubled. And his shot attempts are also right there. So it's not like he's just shooting well. He's averaging 7.2 shot attempts per game at Utah, up to 13 per game with Detroit. So I think it's a really interesting spot. He's also playing a little bit more. He's averaged 27 minutes a game with Detroit, but 3 of those 5 starts, he was over 30 minutes. So I think they want to play him over 30 minutes a game. There's just been a couple games where, unlucky that he didn't get that full run. So I think it's a really interesting spot to go with. And this is one of the themes that we've really been attacking over the last couple of weeks is, little adjustments in a player's usage. We did it with Barrett. We've done it with Bagley. We did it with Quickly. Fontecchio's in another spot, and Bennedict Mathurin for that much is also in a similar.
Yeah, whenever we can find value, I mean, that's one of the spots we look at is like when players have changed, teams are utilized in a different manner and we're seeing different results from them. I mean, we got to keep attacking that spot. So even though it is against my Knicks, it kind of checks all the boxes in terms of, the LineStar projection, just the usage and some of the stats that you pulled up, which is super interesting about, his different usage since he's been with Detroit. So got to like that.
Yeah.
As well.
And one thing I didn't even add is with Detroit, he's averaging 24 points per 100, which, is double what his line is. So I think it's pretty interesting spot.
Yeah, and the Knicks are a good defense, but they are missing a lot of pieces in this one. OG Anunoby, who's obviously a great defender in this one, is still out for them. And Julius Randle is still out as well. Isaiah Hartenstein is not on the injury report, but they've been very cautious with him lately. He hasn't been playing his full minutes, so you're not looking at the same Knicks defense that we saw earlier in the season. So I like the spot here. I think the Knicks have, even when they were playing really good defense, they don't allow a lot of points in the paint, but where they do allow it is on the perimeter. So if there's somebody that can get hot from the 3-point line, for example, like Jaylen Brown over the weekend against the Celtics, I think that's a good spot to attack in the prop market. So that's where I'm headed. We're going to put these all on a ticket on Underdog Fantasy, and you can tail us there as well. Make sure to download those apps. Use the promo code LineStar for up to $100 for your deposit match. And if you haven't given us a comment already, make sure to like this video. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the LineStar YouTube channel and you comment below. Let us know where you're headed in the prop market for tonight. It automatically enters you into that prop bets contest where we put a ticket in on Underdog Fantasy. If we win, we're giving out the winnings, and we'll announce that on the show tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll get to go 3 for 3, set off the money gun, and announce a winner tomorrow. So good luck in all of your prop betting endeavors. Remember to check out that Props AI tool if you are interested, linestarapp.com. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, everybody can calm down. No more fights, no more ejections or anything. I doubt that. I doubt it. We're trying to get fired up. Playoffs are around the corner. Let's go. All right. Good luck, everybody.
Let's go. Let's win some money. Good luck, guys.